Hey guys, welcome back. It's me, Gimpy, and I'm here with a little more Warfighter by DVG for you. We're getting ready to finish up the game that we've been playing. I think this should be around part 8 or so. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this should be part 8. So it's taking me a little longer than I thought to do it, but I've been yapping my way through the game, so it's not that big of a deal. It is a fun game to play. I gotta say, I do recommend Warfighter. I've seen some people talking about it that some of the parts of the game it's too hard, and I do think when you're going against like the military in this game, and then depending on the other versions you might be playing, that it does get rather difficult, and sometimes it's going to come down to the dice rolls. It's just the game. Sometimes you're going to get lucky, sometimes you're not. That's just how it is, and kind of like how combat it is. Sometimes you get lucky there too. So it is a fun game to play. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this playthrough. Like I said, I think I'm going to be able to finish it off on this round, because I've just got these guys behind me, and I'm going to spend a round blowing their little heads off, and then I figure I'll go ahead and activate the cartel boss on this video, and just depending on what pops out, if I get lucky and not a whole lot pops out, I might be able to finish it off in one go. But if there's a bunch of guys, because I got to do 7 hostile points, and if I get a bunch of 0s and 1s for the reinforced or for the hostile values, then that thing's just going to fill up like all the way up and down. So it just depends on what comes out. Do pay attention to Facebook. They put a lot of information. There's DVG Facebook fan group. They have their actual page itself, and then the Solitaire Wargamers group. They're always posting on there, especially the Solitaire Wargamers group, because obviously it's DVG stuff. They're on there a lot. Dan especially, Kevin, Sarah, the 3 of them are on there constantly, and they answer questions, and like literally I have tagged Dan and stuff, and he's responded within minutes. When I post up my videos, he shares them within minutes. These guys give a shit, and lady give a shit. So support them, since they support you guys. I mean, as far as all developers and companies I've dealt with, DVG has some of the top best customer service that I've had out of any group. Lock and Load does well as well. GMT, they're good, but they are bigger, so they don't have that personal feel. I'm not saying they're bad, but they don't have the personal feel that DVG does. So just keep that in mind. These guys, they work hard for you, so make sure you toss them your support. Before I get started, I wanted to tell you guys one quick funny story. I was thinking about funny stuff I could tell you guys while I was yapping away at the game, and I figured I'd tell you this one before I got started. Anyone who's been through boot camp, that it's hard, especially Marine Corps boot camp. I'm not hating on the other guys. Well, Air Force boot camp, you guys have it easy. But it's a difficult thing to go through, so you try to keep your spirits up, and you chuckle and laugh about things, And part of boot camp is learning to obey orders, to do things when you're told, to do things as a group and as a team. So when you're early in there, you have to earn the right to everything. So when you're in your first few weeks, you get undressed. You do everything by the numbers, right? Do this, 3, 2, 1, you're done. And they would strip us down by the numbers, right? So they would say, take your skivvy shirt off. You take your shirt off while the drill instructor's counting down, 3, 2, 1, and you're done. And then, take your pants off now, take your boots off, whatever it is, probably not in that order. And we were doing that, and we were getting ready to hit the showers. And I remember the guys' names. I'm not going to say it because I don't want to call them out just in case they don't want their name said. But funny guys, I love these guys, good people. And me and my rack mate were standing next to each other, and across from us is our company guide, right? That's the highest level recruit you can be in boot camp. And he's a black guy, and normally that wouldn't matter, but it kind of pertains in this story. We're getting undressed by the numbers, and the drill instructor's walking up and down the line, and we got down to where we were just in our underwear, and he had been freeballing. He had been going commando, and let's just say God loved this guy, all right? He was built like a damn tripod. I mean, baby's arm rolled an apple. And the drill instructor's walking by right as, he gets that point, and he looks over at the guy and looks down at it, and he just kind of goes, ugh. and turns back and he keeps on walking. And the funny part is right as he gets past this guy, the dude steps out into the middle of the aisle, grabs a hold of his hog leg and just starts spinning it like a helicopter behind the drill instructor's back. And then he steps back real quick in the line. And the drill instructor turns back real quick, and the guy's got a straight face, not giving away anything, and we're struggling not to laugh. And, you know, as he stepped back in the line, he had stepped back real quick, and the thing's swinging down below. And I think the only reason the drill instructor didn't just destroy us on the spot is because he was struggling not to laugh. He just turned back real quick, kept on walking, and, you know, kept on doing what he was trying to do. But we couldn't stop laughing about that for hours after that shit, because it's the funniest thing I've ever seen. I don't know. Hope you guys got a kick out of that one. I mean, that happened more than a decade ago for me, but I can still picture it clear as day. I'm wondering if it had to do with the size or how funny it was. all right. Anyway, let's get cracking at this. Okay, so like I said, I'm gonna take and gun down these guys first because I got time, right? There's no need for me to activate the cartel boss yet and get whatever enemies I'm going to have out now when I've still got guys behind me and I'm in the perfect spot. I could not have pegged this better. All right, this worked out perfectly to have the river here. I mean, I held it because I drew it way back at the beginning of the game, but to have it here with no reinforce and it reduces the hostile value of the next card. I mean, it is the perfect card for the place that I'm in. Oh, speaking of this, I did make a mistake. I'm not going to bother going back and redoing it now because I'm so close to the end of the game. But just so you guys know, I annotated it in my previous video, but I did want to make mention of it. When I moved my guys into the river, I had already figured out my cards and my movement and everything, but I did it before I drew the bad guys, and there was a sniper here that should have increased the movement cost. So it should have cost me more cards and other stuff. Like I said, that's my goof on that because I had pre-planned my move because I knew I was going to move there after I drew the guys and did the whole thing. And that was just my goof. I did things in the wrong order, trying to kind of save time in between shooting the footage for the game. But just so you guys know, make sure you pay attention to the little special crap that's on the cards, like adds entrance cost, or like this guy when he's drawn, place in the frontmost location, things like that. You don't want to miss those. Okay, so like I said, I'm gonna take and spend all my actions this turn just shooting away at these guys. So I figured I would go ahead. I've got a couple of these. I'm gonna burn one of them now. Combined fire, I'll throw it up here for you. All soldiers add 1 or 2 if you upgun it to their ranged attack rolls this turn. There's no reason for me not to go ahead and use that to ensure that I get these guys down. So I'm going to take and go ahead and pop this off. I'm taking lay that there, and here we go. We'll spend a experience point to upgun that thing. So now I'm getting a 2 bonus across the board, and I'm doing that because I'm firing at range, okay? I want to take and get these guys down without having to move on them. And the way I'm figuring it, I've got one more of those cards. When I activate the cartel boss, I can pop the other one, give myself a boost, and try to gun them down. That way I've got 2 turns where I'm just coming out swinging. So I'm laying that there just so I remind myself and don't forget it. I'm trying to decide, should I go 1 shot, 1 kill? All right, let's look at Foster. I'll probably fire with him first. With his M4 carbine, he will, with his ACOG and marksmanship skill, both adding +1, that drops him down to a 7 at range 1, and this would mean 5. So that's actually pretty good. That means a 5 or better is going to take and inflict a kill. That's outstanding. Who do we want to go for first? Well, we'll try to finish off these smugglers. There's only one of those left. So we're going 1 shot, 1 kill. Flip over in action here. Just doing, I'll try to see if I can hang on to my dice this turn since I dropped them last time. We'll need a 5 or better to kill the smugglers, and anything but a 1 on the D6, which means I'm going to roll a 1. So let's see what happens. First one, big numbers. All right, let's tip that over. It was a little over, but 9 and 4, boom, perfect. We got him. 1 shot, 1 kill. And just so you know, it was like kind of cocked just a little bit, but it was going to be a 5 or a 9. So either way, I would have got it. So no big deal. I keep reaching for the damn KIA counters when I don't need to. So that takes care of him. Throw that there. We'll grab up some more XP. I'm kind of loaded on XP now, so I don't really have to worry about it, but it is still nice to have. All right, and now I've got 1 guy left here. It's gonna suck if I take him out on the first shot. You know, then I will have so many actions left, but I want to make sure I've got a full round of actions before I activate the cartel boss. Because of its higher hostile value, with it having 7, it's just the potential for so much to come out. I'm not sure. I've got only a little bit of the deck left, and if you burn through all your hostiles, just take and shuffle them up and, you know, put them back out. But I haven't seen a thug in a while, so I'm afraid I'm gonna have a lot of 0s and 1s when it comes to the cartel boss. I'm hoping that's not the case, but if I do, I'm gonna need all my actions to take and put out as much hurt as I can to try to make sure I'm not taking too much fire back. So let's take and do that again. Let's pop another action, and we are again going to be doing the same thing. Same guy, Foster firing, M4 carbine at this guy. So the only difference is his cover value is a 3, so we're going to need a 3 or higher. Yeah. Look at me here. All right, come on. Big number, no win. Got him! That's what I'm talking about. Foster. I told you guys last time he got promoted into the Marines, and he is staying on point. Look at this big dog in the house. Ugh. Okay. What am I reaching for? I keep reaching for the, like I said, the KIA tokens. He's a 2, so grab up those. And now this isn't going to do me any more good. I can go ahead and discard it because there are no enemies at this point. So we're set. We're right here at the end. Time ended up not being too much of a factor. Bump it up, let you guys see. Right there at the top where I'm still at. I've got a handful of turns left to take and do this, so I'm not overly worried about it. Time-wise, let's see. Do I want to do anything else? I think, yeah, I just drew cards, so I should be good there. Nope, I'm short 1 on him, so yeah. We'll go ahead and do that. Draw that out. And yeah, I think I'm good. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not forgetting anything before I activate this boss, because there's so many times I'll take and do something and think back to it like, no, I should have done this first. But all my guys are loaded. No one's missing anything. My cards are as topped as they can be. I think I'm good to go. So let's take and get ready to go after this boss. Alright, that went quicker than I thought. So drinks refilled, bathrooms break is taken care of. We're ready to get cracking at this last guy. I went ahead and removed the token there for the boss, so we are officially activating him. And like I said, that's pretty much like throwing down the location. He's activated, and we're doing his hostile value, which you can see is 7. And when you look on here, our objective is kill the boss. His defeat cover 3, so similar to the other guys, and we got to do 2 kills on him. And hostiles screen the boss. That's the big thing. You can't just one shot, 1 kill his ass. You have to take and kill off everything else between you and the boss. So let's just draw it. We got 7 points to go. Let's see what we get here. Hopefully it's low amount, but hired muscle. Oh, there we go. 2, not bad. I can deal with that. Here's the point that I don't want 1s and 0s, because I don't want a bunch of them. So he got a 2, so he's targeting Stevens. Our next one is, okay, well this is good. Event. So this actually counts towards our hostile values. So this is good. This is less people that we're having to go against. Pay 2 XP, or soldiers not in this location cannot attack hostiles in this location. That's no big deal. I got a bunch of XP from taking out those previous guys, so no worries there. And next card is Sniper. Okay. I'm not upset about this one. This is another 3. And he's going for number 3. So he's going after Foster. And our next... No, wait. And that's it. Because 2 plus 3 is 5. Plus the event counts is 7. So we actually came out... We came out really good there. We came out really good. Okay. This is going to be over quicker than I thought. Okay, yeah, this is going to be one video. Because there's only 2 guys in the boss. So there's effectively 1, 2, and then 3, 4 on the cartel card. And I have everything to fire away. Let's see. Get my actions here. Like I said, I want to take and use another combined fire. I will upgun that with some of my remaining XP. You'll find by the time you get down here, usually, I do anyway, because I tend to hold on to it. I hoard, you know, plenty of XP. So I got plenty of that. That's going to increase my guys. And what else do I have? Okay. I'm thinking that I take and fire my grenade, my M203, because I'm firing at range 1, so I can fire it at the sniper because it's got a penetration value of 1, and its kill roll is going to be a 6 plus 1 because of its being ranged. So kill roll of a 5, it's going to be rolling 4 dice. Regardless, I'll just have him suppressed, even if everything, you know, if the cover roll doesn't do it. But that's a good way for me to try to beat the cover roll, and I'll still have 1 left that I'll hold on to fire at the boss to try to take him out. All right, so yeah, we're gonna do that. Let me grab up my dice here. Burn one of it. And I've only got 1 grenade remaining after this. This is what I was talking about. I wanted to hold on to him for the end. So we are firing our second to last 40 Mike. We're going after the sniper, and this is overkill. I'm just kind of like blah, 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 all around him. But the big thing is I want the penetration. I want that +1 to defeat in his cover. The extra dice to beat him is just bonus. All right, so we need a 3 or higher. All right, all soldiers. Oh, okay, this is ranged attacks, so that's gonna give me a bonus as well. So my kill is gonna be 3 or higher. I mean, this guy's dead. Really, it's just gonna come down to the cover roll. Come on, cover roll, let's get him. No, son of a bitch. Damn. Look at that, kill. 1. You got to be kidding me. Damn. Oh, that one just irritated. I've got 1 card I can use to do an auto defeat cover roll. I might just go ahead and use that. Just to 1 shot, 1 kill his ass and just be done with it, but damn. Let's see, let me look what I got. I mean, there's no reason for me not to use anything right now. Any cards I got left, I need to just go ahead and use. And it's not going to do me any good, not going to good. Where is it? Okay, here we go, prepared fire. I've got that. I've got another one I can use for free. There's not a whole lot, you know, I can use, unfortunately. A lot of it's movement. So, okay. What do I want to do? Let's just do this. Okay. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. Let's spend these 2 cards. Perform a free attack without spending an action, and then I'll go ahead and increase the attack. Let's see, who's my best shot? It's gonna be not Stevens. Or it might be Stevens. His is an 8, 9. That brings him down to 7. So yeah, we're gonna have Foster take it, because you know what? Foster's earned it. Foster's gonna take my free shot. We'll upgun this. Another XP down. Throw that there. Throw that there. So that's adding 4, 6. I'm adding 6 to his shot. And we're going after this guy. So effectively I need a 3 or better on the cover dice. And it doesn't matter about anything else. That's just going to flat kill him with all the bonus that I got on there. Alright, come on. Well, I mean, I'm sure it doesn't say I'm adding 6 to it. And he needs a 7 with his bonus. Yeah, that covers all of it. The D10 doesn't even matter. Alright, come on. Got him! 6! There it is. Look, 66. But, okay, now effectively all I have to do is kill the last guy. And we'll have it. I mean, once this guy's down, there's really nothing that can happen because I effectively don't have to move out of here and I can just keep firing away. And with this having a reinforce of 0, it would just be me plinking away until they were gone. So let's just take and go ahead and use prepared fire. Alright. That bonus is gone. He used an action. And you know what? Fosters earn the right to take out the sniper. And I'm going to take and use that. Play when you, any soldier, declared attack. Treat your defeat cover as being 6. So his defeat cover is 6, period. He's got it. So this is adding 2, is adding 4. So he would need a 5 or better. He would need a 4 or better. All right, never mind. We'll have Stevens take the shot, see if he can do it, because he needs a 4 or better instead. You know what? We'll burst fire, see, make sure we get it. All right, so Stevens firing his M16A2. He's firing in burst mode at range 1. And, oh wait, no. Nope, because Stevens only has the ACOG, so that brings him down to 7. With that would be 5 or better. So actually, yeah, it doesn't matter who I use. It's 5 or better on, yeah, it's 5 or better on Foster or Stevens. So yeah, we'll use Foster. sorry for the back and forth. Foster, taking a shot, M4 carbine, and it's just because he has the marksmanship skill and ACOG with this bonus. So effectively, I don't have to worry about the cover, and we're firing in burst, and we need a 5 or better, and we pretty much win. All right, got him. All right, so the sniper's down. Take that. I'm not worried about the XP because that's pretty much game right there. But we'll go ahead and polish off the last of the cartel boss just to do it. And we will take and fire off our last 203 grenade here. I held up the wrong side. 40 Mike. I'm going to fire that at the cartel boss, and I'm firing that to help defeat the cover and the fact that there's 2 kills needed. So with that, adding a +2 and a +1 from the marksmanship skill, range 1, that's going to be, let's see, 3. Yeah, 3 or better to kill, and then let's see, 2 or better. So anything but a 1 on the cover roll will take care of it. Let's see what we got here. All right, come on, big dog in the house. Oh, you got. Okay, just not to bore you guys, I cannot. This is just gimpy out the ass. Look at that freaking 1. Here we go. We're gonna say that was a 2, and kill the boss because I'm not gonna just sit here and keep going round after round after these guys. But there you go. You just mark it to say you got it. But we effectively did it. We got it. We beat the guys. That should have been lower. We did have a couple of rounds left if we needed them to take and beat the cartel boss, but not too bad. I gotta say, this is one of the easier missions, and this is one that I had played before, and part of the reason that I picked it is because I had a fairly high probability of making it through the missions. That way I could show you guys all of it. But like I said, some of the harder ones, especially when you get out of doing the jungle missions, you start doing the desert missions, they really are a lot harder, especially when you start taking wounds and you're getting less actions, you're getting less cards. The cards are a big thing. You can see I used them all the way through to help myself keep boosting myself, especially here when I goofed and kind of cheated a little bit when I should have spent more cards than I did. But yeah, excellent game. I love it. I'm absolutely looking forward to Warfighter Pacific coming out. Want to see how they're going to incorporate having a bunch of Marines there. They did say they're going to have some expansions for it, incorporating areas of the Pacific, or not Pacific, of European theater. So I think they were saying they're going to have the 101st Airborne, you know, in there. There you go, guys, 101st Airborne. Just screaming eagles. I need to get myself a Marine Corps dice tray. I found this one on eBay, but I need to keep looking and see what else I can find. Someone actually had a really good dice tray they were giving away on, what was it, Wargamer Pay It Forward. It was one of the prizes along with one of the games. Like I said, check out the Wargamer Pay It Forward group if you have an excellent group. And like I said, I've gotten a lot of great games from it. I've given away a lot of great games from it too. But anyway, I'm going to cut it here. I hope you guys enjoyed the playthrough. I'm going to have plenty more coming for you guys. I have a lot of DVG lined up, and it's just going to be as I work it into the sequence. I've got Hornet Leader, Gato Leader, Warfighter World War II if I do a game of that. For you guys, I'd like to get B-17, the new B-17 Leader. I actually don't have that one yet, but that's probably on down the line. And just depending on how long it takes me to get all this stuff filmed, might have Corsair Leader by that point, because I know they're getting ready to have that printed up for everybody. But anyway, I hope you guys, like I said, enjoyed it. Stay tuned. I'll have more Gimpy's Game giveaways. And you guys take care. I will see you in the next one.